It is a story about me, 30 years old man, having 9 years seafarer experience, 4 years college, being crying like a kid who have lost a favorite toy a couple days ago. Why would I do that? What you will have listening this story and and more I just want to share because I feel this kind of life-changing stuff has definitely changed my life completely. Give me experience and knowing something which will change me, and I felt it's gonna change somebody else. That's why I'm telling it. And if you click here in this video, probably you need to listen this because that stuff is gonna be going out. So I was in a place. I will not tell you too much about those places. It's, it's some point where where you need to be ready to be there, but it's some kind of 10 days course. You can call it as a retreat course, wherever. But it's some place where you're going through some certain mental process which will show you something inside you, really deep root, very deep stuff which is inside yourself. Because feeling and knowing yourself, it's probably only one way to live a better life. Because we are who we are, and you have to go and understand who you are before you can do your life better. Just live happy life. So through this process, it took 10 days. 10 days of silence. Don't talk to nobody. It's 10 days of very simple life. Probably pure, like doing nothing except experiencing yourself. Going really deep into yourself. And through all this process, in a day 4, I believe, I get those experience when I was absolutely crushed by me. And I'll tell you, it's just a small part why I was crying, because when you go deep enough into yourself, something going on, some deep things which not allow you to live full life going to the surface. And one of those things which bring me cries like a baby. And that was so strong experience, which because it's about money. You know, everybody worry about money. Me as well. We're really miserable about them. We are worried to have them. We're really worried when we don't have them. We want more if we have, because it's not enough. You want more. Doesn't matter how much you earn. And inside this particular video, I want to share how the problem with the money was solved for me. And only this type of problem what I solved, I'll share. So the money, like, really, they bothering us so much. They're so valuable thing for us. I mean, of course, nobody wants to say, "Hey, I didn't know any money. Like, I'm a monk." No, we all care about them. It's some numbers, but they're so important because we wanna get them to have things what we want, and if we don't have, we're unhappy. So when you go deep enough during this period of time, you kind of can get rid of some deep things, and you cannot live happy life without understanding how things going on. So about the money was something with you cannot going to this next step of you without closing this stuff. What is money in my life? why I'm so suffering about them. I don't have them, I worry. I make my family suffer. I make me suffer. And all this, of course, circulating inside you. You're feeling so unhappiness about only this part of your life and money. And of course, I was going to this course to make me a better person, first of all. Better person as a father, as a husband, as a man. And it's a complex structure, be that kind of person. It's very complex. But as I said, money is one part of it. Pretty important. We cannot go farther without it. And of course, going there, I have that in my mind, like, hey, I need to figure out why I'm so unhappy because of the lack of money. And in theory, I understood, like, money is just a numbers. It's just it's something what man create to control another man. I understand that clearly. I think I'm smart enough to understand that money is nothing, basically. It's just a number in my bank account. But why they're so hurting me? Like, why they're... I didn't know that. Like, I feel something is going... Like, something is beyond these numbers. Something which just make me so suffer. And in day 4, I believe, or 5, I'm not sure, when you're like digging inside, when you try to figure out what's bothering you, what makes you happy, what makes you unhappy, why all these things happen, one incident came up when I was rolling my mind about all this unhappiness and happiness. Usually things show up as some memory, some memory to show you or get you experience, because memory it's your experience, what you already done. And in my mind show up one episode with my daughter. We come from Ukraine, and of course we get hard time getting here into US, and then of course we come with one luggage and some not big amount of money. And of course I was having tough time to getting some money to live and working really hard. I opened my little company making a pressure washing, and I was pressure washing so hard, like 10 hours a day sometimes, just straight pressure washing, and then chasing new clients, chasing new customers to get more work. And of course I'm feeling bad to waste any money because I get them so hard. And one day I came home and I see my daughter, my little angel, and she's playing with the toys. But some toys, of course, they are bought by my money. They're my money. I earned them so hard. And when I spend them, of course, I want to spend them in the right way, I thought at that moment. And when I came home, I saw some toys. Long time doesn't touch by her. Like they're laying somewhere in a shell. And I talked to her, hey baby, I'm working so hard. Like, you see, I'm so tired. Look at my hand. They are eaten by bleach because I forgot to use my gloves. Look at me. I'm so tired. Like I have sunburns so long. I was outside. It's Florida, and I work so hard to earn some money. I cannot play with you working that hard. And I telling this to the 5-year kid, I was telling this thing. Like, hey baby, why don't you play with these toys? It's so valuable for me to buy them for you. Like, keep playing with them. I spend my time. And then next day she came to me with a picture she drew. And it was a picture of her toys, And she said, Daddy, I figured out let me sell all my toys, but I don't play. So you can work less. Play with me. And that moment I realized what kind of person I was. To tell these things to the kid. She's 5 years. She just wanna have fun. Be happy. Of course she's boring with some of them. Of course. It's okay. But me, myself, I was the father who decided that hard work was, more important than, than my baby. And I realized that I put money more valuable than her, so I can blame her. I am the 30 years person. Like, I blame 5 years old little angel because she don't play with the toys what I bought. What does it matter? Like, let she toy, have fun at least a minute. That's fine. Like, she get happy. I'm happy to buy them. And in that moment, I closed the money problem for me. There no more care. Like, I want she be happy. Even the moment. If I can provide, I have to provide. I'm a man in the house. It's my responsibility to provide what she want, to take her safe again, like from some things, but it's my thing. I don't I'm not allowed to blame her. This was my experience. It's some kind of things which show up, and I saw myself. I saw myself doing that, and I decide, no, I'm no more that kind of person. Not anymore. I'll never do it again. Of course, it's a lot of work ahead on myself to be in the person, like to being in my eyes what I want to be. But that stuff changed me, and I hope it was valuable for you, and it can show you something and give you something good. Like, and the best what could be if you can share it with somebody who could who you think get some value from listening this story. It would be great. And also, if you tell something in the comment, that's gonna show me that you have some value. So that all I want is just to help somebody else to understand this stuff. Thank you for watching. I was just really happy to share.